Research shows children often need hundreds of calm and consistent repetitions for their brains to build lasting habits. So when you say put your shoes away for the 100th time, that's not nagging. That is parenting. In this video, I'll share 4 universal principles that will transform how you parent bi'idhnillah. Watch till the end to learn what real success in parenting looks like. Assalamu alaikum, ladies. I am Umar, and I welcome you all to my channel Al-Qawarir, where we talk about marriage, motherhood, and the emotional journeys we navigate as women. So if you like these topics, then I would love for you to hang around by subscribing. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever told your child to put their shoes away, and not even 2 hours later, you are tripping over them again? Today, I want to remind everyone, myself included, that parenting isn't about perfection. It is about perseverance, patience, and planting seeds, even when we don't see the fruits immediately. Principle number 1. You've guessed it. Parenting is repetition again and again. For example, Bismillah before eating, they forget. You remind them. They remember, they say it. Then they forget again at the next meal. That is not defiance, that's development. Think about it. We repeat Salah 5 times a day. Not because Allah needs it, but because we need to remember the purpose of our creation. We forget. And the repetition is there to remind us of our beloved Creator, to whom we will return. Another example, when you memorize a new verse from the Quran, how many times do you have to repeat it to commit it to memory? And what happens when you don't revise it for days? You forget, don't you? How many times did you have to cook biryani before you stopped messing it up? Let's give our children the same grace. Your repetition, those daily reminders, gentle nudges, warm corrections, they leave a lasting impression on your child's brain the more they're repeated. Principle number 2. Meet them where they are. Meet them where they are, not where you wish they were. Let's say your 6-year-old can't sit still during Quran time. Instead, they're hanging upside down on the couch. That's not a problem. That's a sign. Something's not working. Try one verse instead. Try it during play. Or recite together while folding laundry. Or let him recite upside down on the couch. It is not lowering the bar. It is meeting them at their level. Think of your child's mess-ups. The ones that really upset you. You've told them a dozen times not to take food before the guests do. Yet they embarrass you in front of visitors every single time. You get upset that they didn't meet your expectations. Then you remember the rule. Meet them where they are, not where you wish they were. Then you form a customized plan. It could look like giving your child water play or remote control car just before you serve food to keep them busy, so they'd leave the guests alone and not have any interruptions. You bring them in only when the guests have taken their portions, and it's okay for them to indulge. Or you give your child their meal beforehand, explaining gently that this is yours and when the guests come, it's their turn. Is that okay? Make a plan that works for that specific child. Let's take a different scenario. If your 4-year-old can climb high places and your 6-year-old is scared, you don't automatically expect the older one to do better just because your younger one is doing good. Your older one is just not there yet, and there's nothing wrong with it. Meet them where they are and support them gently to reach higher levels. It is about strategies and systems that honor the stage your child is in. You're not lowering standards, you're building the path. These are the kind of tools I teach in my parenting course, Defiant to Compliant. Head over to the description to secure your spot now. And if you can't afford it at its current price, please don't shy away from reaching out and explaining your situation. We will work something out, insha'Allah, because my goal, first and foremost, is empowering and benefiting ladies, bi'idhnillah. Let's go to principle number 3. Teach before you discipline. Your daughter shouts. She says no when you ask her to clean up. You feel disrespected, frustrated. But this is a moment to teach, not to punish. So teach first. Tell her, if you don't want to clean up yet, you can say, I need a few more minutes, please. Say it, and then she says it. Then you give her a few more minutes. Or you teach her to say, I feel frustrated or upset. Instead of shouting no, tell her all feelings are okay, but not all behaviors are. So we gently request more time. Then role play it. You make the request again, and this time she says something appropriate. Then you appreciate it, so that the behavior sticks and she feels good about knowing exactly how to get what she wants. Whichever phrase you go with, remember to keep it short. Don't use too many words. To the point works best, because children lose track when we use too many words, and the real message gets lost. Another scenario, your child is pouring milk in a glass. She does it very fast and loads of milk spills everywhere. Very frustrating, isn't it? It's common sense. Why couldn't they have done it slowly and carefully? But hang on a moment. Have you actually taken the time to teach them how to do it properly before expecting them to know it? Or have you taught them to do it in the sink until they've mastered it so the spills don't get on the floor? If not, you have no right to be upset with her. Teach her first. Let her practice and discipline only for blatant defiance, not for forgetfulness or lack of skills. You see, children don't need an army captain. They need a compassionate teacher. Principle number 4. Keep them at an earshot at all times. Your 10-year-old is baking muffins alone, unsupervised. That's amazing. You're teaching them responsibility, independence, and self-governance. I truly believe children need episodes of independent time where they can experiment, make mistakes, and correct those mistakes. Those are all real-life skills. So you let your child bake muffins alone, but check every 10 minutes. Stay nearby, even if you're in a different room, where you can hear everything that's going on. Another example, your 4-year-old is building a tower in their room. That's beautiful. But keep the door open, just in case their younger sibling breaks that tower and things start escalating. Just the other day, 2 of my toddlers were in the bathtub. And when they're in the bathtub, I make sure to keep checking in frequently. They were playing, and all of a sudden one of them started gasping. Apparently, one of them had accidentally put the other one's face inside the water. Things could have gone wrong if I wasn't nearby. La qaddar Allah. Accidents happen. You can't prevent them. Even though your 10 years old is mature enough to bake muffins on his own, this one day, he might accidentally start a fire. La samahallah. So be mindful of the situation. Be nearby. You are a shepherd. Prophet ﷺ said, كلكم راع وكلكم مسؤول عن رعيته. All of you are shepherds, and each one of you is responsible for their flock. Keep an especially close watch when your child is using devices. There needs to be ground rules. The screen should never be hidden. You should check in every few minutes, and there must be parental blocks on the device. In just one moment, they can see something that they can never unsee. May Allah protect our children. Let them grow in freedom, but let them always feel your presence nearby. So then the 4 parenting principles are: number 1, repetition. Number 2, meet them where they are, not where you wish they were. Number 3, teach before you discipline. And number 4, keep them at an earshot. Precious mothers. Children might forget the exact details of their day-to-day life, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. They will remember the tone, the laughter, the calm, the feeling of being loved, even when they fell short. Their references, the love and connection to their creator in everyday life. That, dear ladies, is what real success looks like. If this reminded you of a moment in your own parenting, or made you think of a mom who could use this today, feel free to pass it on. Like this video if it brought you clarity. And drop a comment below so I know you were here. I would also love to hear what resonated with you the most. Wassalamu alaikum.